Yo, this is your boy Fireworks and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we are here to talk Marvel and San Diego Comic-Con, all right? Lord, they dropped everything from Phase 5, Phase 6, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. We got a second trailer to the She-Hulk series that's coming out. They talked about it all. Yes, we're gonna talk about everything they talked about, all right? We're gonna cover it here. I know this is possibly gonna be a long one, but we're gonna make sure we get through it, all right? So before we get into this, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you guys are hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we or I do a video just like this, you all will get it first. Okay, so this is Marvel's San Diego Comic-Con talk and review of Fireworks. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we back.
Snoopers gonna snoop, Snoopers gonna snoop, Snoopers gonna snoop, bitch, not your bitch.
Marvel had San Diego Comic-Con, all right? And they talked Phase 5, they talked everything, all right? They talked Phase 6 with Avengers Secret Wars, The Kang Dynasty, the Captain America movie for the end of Phase 5. It's gonna be incredible. So we have a look here at what Phase 5 is gonna be looking like, all right? And it's supposed to start with, looks like AntMan and the Wasp, all right? So I'm gonna read like a quick little plot leak that I've had for this movie for a long time that I'm sticking with because it makes a lot of sense. And now that MODOK has basically been talked about and confirmed, I'm sticking with it, you dig? So in a flashback, we see Janet meet Kang inside the quantum realm during the years she was trapped there. And since he's a threat in present day, she senses him again and calls the whole ant farm to the quantum realm. Kang wants to take over the center of time, so he invades the quantum realm. They explore together to see what's going on, and they go to the Q Kingdom where Janet used to live. The King Kriller and Janet had a thing while she was stuck there and still has feelings for her, which makes it all awkward. Kriller is trying to rise an army against Kang and is second in command. MODOK, Corey Stoll, who wants revenge against Scott and Pym is trying to help. MODOK betrays Kang and helps the heroes make him more powerless and get him stuck in the quantum realm. Then MODOK turns on the heroes and gets them stuck in the quantum realm with Kang while he goes free. And that was the end. This is just from test screening, all right? And that was a long time ago. So I've heard a lot of the leaks for MODOK. I've heard a lot of leaks for Bill Murray, maybe playing Kriller, or I've heard the name Kriller being brought up for this movie, and maybe Ant-Man dying because there's a picture of a cracked Ant-Man helmet that's been going around. So it'll be really, really interesting to see what Ant-Man and the Wasp have to offer, all right? So Guardians of the Galaxy 3, all right? So it says here, looks like the Guardians footage was ended with the finale shot of the Guardians, but Rocket wasn't in it. The villain for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the High Evolutionary and Adam Warlock, which was teased at the end of the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It says Rocket is the saddest creature in the universe, and that's what this story is about, from James Gunn on Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It says Star-Lord is struggling with the loss of Gamora throughout the Guardians 3. Her death and her inability to remember him really takes a toll on him, which was really going to be dope to see live action and on screen. It says the Guardians footage only showed Rocket in flashbacks. They're really saving him for this movie, which is going to be good. Looks like all the cast started crying because this looks like it's the last Guardians movie, you know? It also confirmed that the High Evolutionary is the one who made Rocket, okay? So looks like Guardians 3 is gonna be a big one, all right? So you got Secret Invasion. Let's see. Secret Invasion is gonna be basically about the Skrulls. We saw them at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home. And we also saw them at the end of post-credit scene of WandaVision, all right? Basically, from what I've heard from the Comic-Con room, is that the Secret Invasion footage looks really dark. It says Nick Fury is not the same man that we remember. It says Secret Invasion is described as a darker toned political thriller, which will be really interesting to take a look at. All right, so looks like next up after that is the Echo series, and the Echo series is basically the character that we saw from Hawkeye getting her own series. I've heard about Kingpin from the Daredevil Netflix being in that. Also, I've heard a cast for Bullseye, and I've also heard they might introduce Elektra in the Echo series. So a lot of people were talking about who gives a fuck about Echo. Well, they have a lot of reasons right there. Daredevil, Bullseye, Elektra, Kingpin. All right, so looks like that show's gonna be good. We got Loki season 2. Now, I don't know much about Loki season 2. We've had some screenshots of, looks like they were at a McDonald's. I don't know if that was them actually filming, probably not. But I think it was more so Tom Hiddleston and the girl who plays Sylvie getting a bite to eat. But if you ask me, I think that Loki 2, season 2 will be about Kang, or Loki being in a universe where Kang is pruning timelines. I think that will eventually lead up to an Avengers movie that they had, released or they had talked about, or like the one that I talked about in my previous video with the trademarks. So Loki season 2 is filming, if I'm not mistaken, right now, which is going to be awesome to see. And that comes out, looks like summer of 2023. So we're going to get Loki next summer, you guys. Next up on phase 5 is the Marvels. All right, so we've already had Kamala Khan. We've had Monica Rambeau being introduced through WandaVision. Is she a mutant? Because Kamala's a mutant. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic with Kamala, Monica Rambeau, Carol Danvers. Carol Danvers was also seen in the post-credit scene of the Marvels. So for me, I think it's the Negaban story in a sense where Carol Danvers and Kamala swap places. I don't know where Monica Rambeau is going to fall in to that situation. Maybe she's in Secret Invasion. She was met by a Skrull at the end of WandaVision, like I said before. So maybe we'll get that. I've also heard some leaks about the Marvels movie, about some of it being, I guess you would say, a musical. And I've heard that because I've read leaks or things about that movie from some insiders of mine that say that Carol Danvers goes to a planet where instead of communicating, they sing. And apparently her husband is there, which is kind of weird for me and will be interesting to see on live screen. So it'll be interesting to see for the Marvels how they put all three of those gals in the same movie and how they work. I'm excited to take a look. And then, of course, after that, we have Blade. Looks like Blade is coming out November the 3rd of 2023. Now, of course, it's got Mahershala Ali, which was introduced, I think, at the last Comic-Con big event that Marvel had for Phase 4. And there's also been rumors of the star, Anthony Starr, playing the role of Dracula for his series, which I think, just facially looking, and as we're watching The Boys season 3 right now on the channel, Homelander looks kooky and crazy. I think he could play possibly a good Dracula for the MCU and for the Blade series. So it's going to be interesting to see about that. Now, also in the fall of 2023, they've talked about Ironheart, which Riri Williams is going to be introduced in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. If you just haven't seen the trailer that we dropped, she is in there. She's the one knocking the hammer and the little heart coming down. She's going to be like the female Iron Man for the MCU, which is going to be really exciting to see on live screen because I want to see her suits and her Wakandan suits at that. All right, so let's see. Looks like here after that in the winter of 2023, or maybe going into 2024, Agatha. It looks like Coven of Chaos. All right, so Maybe we're gonna take a look at where or what's going on with Agatha, or maybe a backstory on Agatha before WandaVision, or what led up to WandaVision, or maybe what happens after WandaVision. That might be where we get our post-credit scene of Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda coming back to Westview and seeking help from Agatha after learning about the Darkhold and her experience in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie. It'll be really interesting to see what that show is about, all right? And I know we loved Agatha from WandaVision. She definitely sold us, so it was only right that she got her own show. I mean, my God. So looks like next up we have spring 2024, all right? Looks like Marvel has really adapted Charlie Cox, and it's going to be Daredevil Born Again, all right? So it's going to be really interesting to see what they have for Daredevil. It looks like that Daredevil Born Again will be 18 episodes, and it's going to have Vincent D'Onofrio. I don't want to say his name wrong, but that's the Kingpin. It's going to have both of those, and season 1 is going to be 18 episodes, you guys. So we're going to be getting 18 episodes of Charlie Cox in the MCU with Kingpin, all right? I'm sure that there's going to be some spinoff tie from Echo that leads into that. Maybe a little tie of She-Hulk, because Daredevil is supposed to be making cameos in the She-Hulk series. So it's going to be really interesting to take a look at that. All right. So also looks like we got Captain America New World Order. Now I'm thinking this is Captain America 4 with Sam Wilson being Captain America, who was recently the Falcon in the previous phases of the MCU. We also got the Falcon and Winter Soldier series on Disney Plus, which to me right now is the most darkest MCU moment that we've had, with John Walker basically decapitating someone or cutting someone in half with Captain America's shield. All right, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they have in store. And normally you're probably going to see some good cameos in the Captain America movie with Sam Wilson. I think he can carry a movie as long as it's done correctly. The first 10 minutes or 5 minutes of Falcon and Winter Soldier was awesome. All right, so we will get Captain America New World Order May the 3rd, 2024. Now, I'm only saying these because I guarantee you all these dates could change. But as of right now, this is the dates that they're giving us, okay? So, after this, for Phase 5, we have July 28th. Looks like 2024. We have the Thunderbolts. All right? So, you all know I've been saying this about Phase 4. It's setting up for a lot of things. The Black Widow with Taskmaster's probably going to be in Thunderbolts. Yelena, Black Widow's sister, is probably going to be in Thunderbolts. John Walker from Falcon and Winter Soldier is probably going to be in Thunderbolts. The Abomination, probably going to be in Thunderbolts, since you can't have a Red Hulk since the actor passed. It's going to be interesting to see. Maybe Deadpool might be in Thunderbolts. We didn't get a Deadpool. Announcement. So I think that Thunderbolts ending Phase 5 will be good. And it looks like pretty much most of these things are pretty grounded, with the exception of maybe Guardians of the Galaxy and Miss Marvel's Secret Invasion as well. Everything else looks pretty grounded. So it'll be interesting to see what the Thunderbolts has to offer. Like I said, I want to see maybe some other characters in there, maybe that they add down the road. Maybe Kamran becomes evil. Who knows? You all let me know how you feel about that. Also, so since we're done with the Phase 5, it looks like in November the 6th for Phase 6, you're gonna get the first Fantastic Four movie. Looks like Fantastic Four is starting Phase 6, all right? And then it looks like May 2nd, we're gonna get Avengers The Kang Dynasty, which I talked about in my last video, which is going to be amazing, all right? And it says, rumor for Avengers Kang Dynasty, it says, it follows Kang uniting the Avengers to battle through various times, including ancient Egypt, historical Old West, and the year 2099. which brings up a huge Spider-Man flag because Miguel O'Hara is Spider-Man 2099. So we might end up in a universe where we meet the live action Miguel O'Hara. Can you imagine that? Holy shit. All right. So, and as far as the Fantastic Four movie, I think that they're saving that for D23. If you want to ask me, I think that that will be the big D23 announcement where they unveil the cast for that movie. And maybe since it's in phase 6, maybe they ain't got all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they ain't done it yet. And it looks like November of 2025. Excuse me. I don't know why I said 2026. But it looks like all these movies are pretty much November. It's like Fantastic Four says November 6, 2024. Avengers Kang Dynasty is May 2nd, 2025 right now. And then we got November 7th, we have Avengers Secret Wars, okay? So you guys, we're gonna get 2 Avengers movies in 2025, looks like, which is gonna be insane. And on top of that, Secret Wars. And the rumors I've heard for Secret Wars is because I wanted to know which comic book story they're gonna take from. You're gonna take the one about the Beyonder, or you're gonna take the one for 2015 with Miles Morales and the planets, and it's basically the main MCU or the main Marvel continuity versus the Marvel universe. I don't know what number it is, or Ultimate Universe, the Marvel Ultimate Universe versus our universe. But the rumors that I've heard is supposed to be the 1984 story and the 2015 story put together, which would be really interesting, because I would want to see the Beyonder, things like that. Maybe the Madam Web has something to do with it since Sony is doing the Madam Web movie. Maybe all this is going to really tie and be in the big cinematic space for Secret Wars, which I'm assuming because they're doing a lot of building. Marvel Phase 6 will conclude the multiverse saga, all right? So it's going to be really, really interesting to see what's going to happen with a lot of these new shows and movies in the timeline with Marvel. I know a lot of things might change. You all let me know what your favorite part about this San Diego Comic-Con announcement was. What are you looking forward to? You guys, at what we looked at earlier with Spider-Man freshman year, Marvel Zombies, X-Men 97, you know what I'm saying? Or are you excited for Phase 5? What are you excited for to take a look at in Phase 5? AntMan, you like Guardians, Secret Invasion? For me personally, I'm gonna tell you right now, AntMan's gonna be one. Secret Invasion's gonna be one. I'm actually interested in Echo. I was before all the cameos. I'm interested in Loki, Blade, and Ironheart, the Daredevil, and Captain America and Thunderbolts. And to be honest with you, I'll probably be interested in all this shit when it comes down to it, because I love what Marvel is doing, and especially knowing that Secret Wars is the goal. It's going to be amazing to see what goes down with all of what they have to offer. I think it was an amazing San Diego Comic-Con. I think we're going to get even more announcements for D23. And I hope you guys are checking out the trailers and the other things that we've talked about on the channel that has to do with San Diego Comic-Con, because this is going to be amazing once Marvel gets all of these rolled out. And now, right now, we don't have a pandemic in the way to stop us. Last time the pandemic got in the way. So now we're looking like maybe we're going to get an original rollout of a phase. So you all let me know down in the comments what you think, what you feeling, what you looking forward to, all right? Before we get out of here, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up. Make sure you guys leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you guys are hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we or I do a video just like this, you guys will get it first, okay? So again, make sure you all stay tuned to the channel. If they drop any more news, I'll probably do another video just to let you guys know what is up to date, all right? So again, this is your boy Fireworks. This was Snooper's Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.
Snoopers gonna snip, Snoopers gonna snip, Snoopers gonna snip. Bitch, like your bitch.